Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be talking about the Amethyst Geode introduced in the 1.17 update. First one's first, Amethyst Geodes are of two types, the completely spherical one and cracked one. The completely spherical ones are much more harder to find because they are under the ground, completely surrounded by solid blocks, and the only way to find them is to just go mining, and I'll talk about that later in this video. The cracked ones, however, are much easier to find and they are present almost everywhere. I mean, the only difference that you're going to be finding with a cracked and a complete geode is that you're going to be missing some blocks. I don't think that's going to matter at all. And the cracked ones are, that they can lead into caves, or caves can lead into the cracked ones. So that might be a plus as well. Okay, so now about the generations. The generation is gonna be pretty simple. They can spawn anywhere from Y level 70 to Y level 0, and regardless of the biome you're in. So no matter what biome you're in, you can spot one of these amazing amethyst geodes. I'm just gonna go under the ground and actually look for one. You can actually see that we already have two of them. This one's cracked, and I guess that one's cracked as well. As I mentioned before, finding completely spherical geodes is really rare. One's right there that is cracked as well. It's kind of hard to see from here, but yeah, it is cracked. As I mentioned before, they spawn between Y level 70, which is really hard to see them at Y level 70 because it's just hard. I don't know, there's no explanation for that. But once you go below Y level 40, you can actually start finding them easily. And I have done some testing before. I have tried locating these geodes before while going to spectator mode, and I averaged out the results, and the results were really impressive. The geodes spawn at Y level 40 almost 80% of the time. As you can actually see, you really can't see that much geodes except for that one below Y level 40, except for these two. These two are at Y level 40, so that is. Going to the next one, how do I find these geodes easily? So these geodes can be easily found at Y level 40 as mentioned before, and now if you're just lucky enough and you're just going strip mining at Y level 40, you might as sure will come across these. Now let's actually talk about the rarity of these things, because that does correlate with you finding them easily, because if you don't understand the rarity, you'll be just pissed off by not finding one. Okay, before the 1.17 snapshots were out, the chance of a geode spawning was 1 in 30 chunks. There's something about 4% spawn rate per chunk. But since the full-fledged update came out, they actually increased the rarity. They made it so that you can actually find or spot a geode 1 in every 53 chunks. So that's double the rarity. So there's a mere 2% chance of you finding a amethyst geode in a single chunk. And by the way, just a side note, these chains look amazing. Mojang, a good job on that. I mean, it's just amazing. Okay, sorry for getting sidetracked. I do that a lot. That's it for today's video. So yeah, I know it was a short one because this was a user request. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also that like button while you're at it. Subscribe, please. I really need it. I want to get monetized. Thank you.